Welcome back to the Odyssey, guys. I am Mike Odyssey, and it's so exciting to know what is happening now in the news outlet. I mean, the major media outlet when it comes to information regarding the Nintendo Switch 2. It is out there. They are talking, and we are just getting more confident every single day that the Nintendo Switch 2 is coming sooner than expected, just because there's so much smoke out there, so much people talking. I'm talking about major media outlets like CNBC, Fox, our local news networks are actually talking about the potential Nintendo Switch 2 launch happening very soon. So let's go ahead and go over one major news outlet news here, because this is exciting to read and to know that we are now in the midst of that season where we were about to hear something from Nintendo regarding their next Nintendo system. Before we get into this video, I would love to ask for your subscription, but not just ask, I will put in the work for you, because here we have Monday through Friday news every single day, Odyssey News, where we talk about everything inside the world of Nintendo. We have products and we have reviews. And other than that, in the personal side, I am a big advocate for disabilities because I myself am legally blind. My daughter has autism, so I am a big advocate for disabilities and people with autism as well. So if this sounds like a place you would love to subscribe to, I would love for you to be part of the family. Hit that subscribe button and that bell for notification and join our amazing family here at the Odyssey. Thank you in advance for your subscription, and let's get into the news. All right, so I'm here at CNBC, all right, and they are jumping on the wagon as well. The Switch hype is at all high right now, and today we are reading here from CNBC.com, and it says here Nintendo is expected to launch the Switch 2 console this year. Here is what to expect. Now, let me remind you, this is CNBC, you know? They are a major news outlet. I am pretty sure that they have their sources, right? They have sources outside of what we as content creators have, because this is the major outlet. This is the major leaks when it comes to journalism and media, right? So let's go ahead here. Right now they have divided between key points like Nintendo is likely to release a new Switch console this year, analysts told NBC. So their analysts are over the top, okay? Nintendo Switch first launched in March of 2017 and marked a new type of hybrid console where gamers could play both on their TVs and on the go. But with sales slowing, Nintendo needs a new console, dubbed the Switch 2. That's what we basically called it, because it's a placeholder name, right? We don't know whether Nintendo's going to keep the Switch name to it. To keep momentum going, especially as interest in its characters like Mario and Zelda remains high, right? So, I mean, it does remain high with the Super Mario Bros. Movie grossing over $1 billion, and now the announcements of the live-action Zelda movie. I think it's the best time possible. I think we're going to hear about the Zelda movie this year too. So Nintendo is likely to release a new Switch console this year, analysts told CNBC, as the Japanese gaming giant looks to capitalize on the interest on its characters ranging from Mario to Zelda. So I like how they generalize, because, you know, we as gamers, we know Nintendo and we know all of the characters that Nintendo has in their family, right? And so it's funny just to see how they just kind of put everything as to Mario to Zelda, without having to be specific about it. Like, we have Mario, we have Zelda, we have Splatoon, we have so many characters within the world of Nintendo, Pokemon, that contribute to the sales and to us wanting a brand new system. For example, Metroid is a big franchise now that is about to see its biggest major game launch release in Metroid Prime 4, right? So it says here the Nintendo Switch first launched in March of 2017 has marked a new type of hybrid console where gamers could play on their TVs, but then take their controllers, attach it to a tablet, and game on the go. And that is Nintendo's selling point right there, the hybrid part right there. Nobody has done it better than Nintendo. There's a lot of imitations out there. Yeah, there might be a little bit more powerful when it comes to the hardware itself, because they just released, right? Nintendo launched their system in 2017, and back then it was a big thing, right? And so, of course, we have the Rogue Ally, and we have the Steam Deck and other consoles, but they recently launched with today's technology. And so I'm over the roof to see what Nintendo does with today's technology Nintendo, right? Nintendo's the one who they master and perfect everything. So this approach, which combined at-home aspects of console gaming with portability of mobile games, provided very popular with gamers. Nintendo has sold over 132 million units of the Switch, making the company's second most successful after the handheld Nintendo DS. Man, that DS is just outsellable, right? So since the Switch launch, Nintendo shares have gone up more than 200%. That's insane, right? The console has helped the company sustain sales momentum over the years thanks to a steady and strong stream of first-party and popular characters. Games involved Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, there you go, are among the Switch's best sellers. And so, I mean, it is awesome to see how these major outlets are really jumping in and just giving up their, talking about this topic that we are so intrigued about, we are so interested about. It continues to say here, I think the new device will come out in 2024, probably in the second half of the year. Now, remember, guys, the second half of the year is for launch periods, right? For release. So May, June, July, that's the second part of the year, okay? Not November, not December, right? I know people see and think about second half of the year and they quickly think December, the very end. No. Nintendo could literally announce the console in March. Okay, announce it. It's not revealed. Remember, it's not released. It's announcement, and they have to make an announcement before they make a release, of course. And they have to give us a couple of months before the release. So if you would say March announcement, then a June release, would still consider this as the second part of the year. All right, so I think the new device will come out in 2024, probably in the second half of the year. Serkan Toto, CEO of Tokyo-based in games consulting Katan Games. That's a mouthful. The original Switch is now almost 7 years old. Sales are going down, so it's absolutely high time for a new Nintendo system this year. Piers Harding-Rolls, researcher, a director of games and Amper analyst, expects the launch of the new system in the fourth quarter of this year. For Atul Goel, managing director at Jefferies, the timing of the launch will depend on recent sales. So basically here, what it's saying is Serkan Toto is giving his opinion here, and he's basically stating that when he would see he says it's coming this year, right? And then we have another analyst coming in and Piers and saying that he sees it in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is basically the last 3 months of the year, October, November, December. That's the fourth quarter of the year. And then we have another analyst here by Atul Goyal, who is basically saying that he sees the launch of the system based on the sales of the current Nintendo Switch, right? Like Nintendo does not want to fall off completely off the wagon before they announce another system. Like they don't want to go flatlined when it comes to sales. That'll hurt them more than help them. So yeah, we have really, really good analysts here pitching in on whether the Nintendo Switch will be launched in what period of time. So basically that is in the air. Now, of course, I'm on the train that they will announce the system very soon, and of course, launch it anytime in the second half of the year. Then the article continues here. I'm going to leave the link down below if you want to continue to read this article here, and it has more information on what do we know so far. We've covered all that on the channel, like every single information we covered here. I like that all the information that we've covered on this channel and other my fellow comrade channels as well are all aligning together. They fit together, right? It means that we are on the right track. We've led you in a good way, guys. We've given you the right information, and it's now time to hype more than ever because Switch 2 is on its way, and we cannot wait, guys. There is so much happening inside the world of Nintendo. Nintendo is about to give us their last Nintendo Direct regarding the Nintendo Switch. And then we will see the reveal of the Nintendo Switch 2, and it's wow, it's all going up from there, guys. So say subscribe to the channel if you want to know more. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you in the next one. Never give up. Journey on. Peace.